The poise in conscience shaken with a touch, the intuitive silence trembling with a name, because that urge is there in matter. There has to be some kind of an aspiration from below that there can come a response. So the beauty is that although this is a material scene, although there is no life at all, there is no response, but that urge is there always. In other words, I will even say that even in the deepest parts of the void, there is the urge. And because that urge is there is a growth possibility, you see. So, hunger for beat of yearning and response, the poise in conscience shaken with a touch, the intuitive silence trembling with a name, they cry to life to invade the senseless mold. So they are asking life, yes, glorious life is there, the material objects are there, and they feel that let life come and give us life, you see, the material objects. They cry to life to invade the senseless mold. Obviously, in the material world there is no sense. And in brute form, awake divinity. So that is the function of life. That is the function of life coming here. The material objects are dull, but now out of that material object, there has to be a divine awakening. So that is the first urge, first aspiration, first yajna. I will say it is a kind of yajna performed by matter itself for the divine to come here. So material objects are crying. The young gods which are there in matter, they are crying. And a being seemed to breathe where none was. A being seemed to breathe where once was none. In response to that urge from the material objects, from the gods which are asleep in matter, there is a reply. And there appeared a being seemed to breathe where once was none. Perfect monosyllabic line almost is a being seemed to breathe where one was none. This is a being seemed, perfectly iambic line, a being seemed to breathe where one was none. Perfect. Something pent up in dead insentient day. Something pent up. Yes, it was crying, it is a kind of pain, pang, denied conscious existence, lost to joy, turned as if one asleep, since dateless time. They have been there since the beginning of this earth itself, dateless. You cannot say when it began, how it began. There is no possibility of tracing back all those things. When, at what moment of time, so to say, the void was created, and in the void, at what moment of time the earth appeared, of that there is no trace at all, I believe. Turned as if one asleep, since dateless time. Aware of its own buried reality. Aware of its own buried reality. Who? Its is therefore being. The being is aware of its own buried reality. He is now lost, he is buried in matter, remembering his forgotten self and right. So he is there in matter, he is remembering his self and right. It yearns to know, to aspire, to enjoy, to live. That is the aspiration from below. See, unless there is the aspiration from below, there is no response from above. It cannot happen anywhere. See.
This is man. This is man, no? This is man.
Not human. Being means the divine being himself, the divine soul himself, who is there. Down below, you see. Mind, etc., that will come later on. See, a being saint, he is the divine being himself. Little spark of the divine which is there, it is that which is going to go, you see. Aware of his own buried reality, remembering his forgotten self and right, it yearned to know, to aspire, to enjoy, to live. Life heard the call. Now, well, this is the aspiration from the material objects, and life is there. She hears the call from the material objects. This is the greatness of life. Life heard the call and left her native life. Her glorious realms, she is there. She leaves that and enters into matter. She enters into matter at this point of time, you see. Life heard the call and left her native light. That is a great sacrifice made by life. See her glory, I mean, she is dynamic, beautiful, all the thing up there, but she hears a call from below and she responds to that call. That is the greatness of life, you see. That is the greatness of life. Overflowing from her bright, magnificent plane. You see, she is in the magnificent plane and she is overflowing. A flood of light, life, joy, happiness is there. She is overflowing from that. On the rigid coil or sprawl of mortal space, she is now coming in the mortal space here. Here too, the gracious, great winged angel. She is the angel, great wing. She can fly in any sky. She can go anywhere. She can enter into any domain. Here too, the gracious. Yeah, she is responding. She is really gracious in that sense. Oh, her splendor and her sweetness and her bliss. See, these are the qualities of life. She has the splendor, she has the sweetness, she has the bliss. She is responding to the call of the material objects and giving everything, splendor and sweetness and bliss, hoping, why she is doing that? Hoping to fill a fair new world with joy, that the material objects will also have the joy of her dynamism of her woman. As comes a goddess to a mortal's breast. Now he is giving a simile. Life is entering into matter. How? As if a goddess is coming to her. Now he is giving a simile of and fills his days with a celestial clasp. The goddess is coming and clasping the mortal. She stooped to make her home in transient shape. Yes, the way the God will come and clasp the mortal, goddess will come and clasp the mortal. In that way, life is coming here. For what? To make her home in the transient shapes, in these passing shapes you see here. In matter's womb, she cast the immortal fire. That's a beautiful thing, kind of thing you see. In matter's womb, she cast the immortal fire. That is the, you may say, how the immortal has entered into the mortal. Amartyam, see how she has entered into mortal. It is because of her response that this has happened. In matter's womb, she cast the immortal fire, immortal Agni. She is casting that thing. Now you see, this is a very kind of a thing. In matter's womb, she cast the immortal fire. Matter has a womb. And it is the female who is casting something in that womb. a kind of a little peculiar construction. You follow what I mean? A woman giving rise to something to a woman, you see. In matter's womb, she in the source of matter, in the depth of matter. Here, this means in the depth of matter, in the embryonic stage of matter, in the beginning of matter, she has cast her fire. In the unfailing vast, because material objects don't have any feeling at all. She cast in the unfailing vast, woke thought and hope. Because of her, hope has come, you see. Smote with a charm and beauty, flesh and nerve. That is how it has come. And forced delight on earth's insensible frame. Earth's insensible frame, because it's a material thing. There is no sensitivity at all there. She has forced delight in the material object, in the rigidity of the thing. Alive and clad with trees and herbs and flowers. You see, now the moment the life has entered, suddenly we had trees and herbs and flowers. Earth's great brown body smiled toward the skies. Obviously, Earth's great brown body smiled to the sky. Azure replied to azure in the sea's laugh. This is a joy. The sea is heaving now. Azure, blue of is replying. Blue of the sea is replying to the blue of the sky, heaving. Azure replied to azure in the sea's laugh. New sentient creatures fill the unseen depths. New sentient creatures fill the unseen depths. Unseen depths in the depths of matter, in the depths of the sea. She had no life at all, but suddenly because of her now, you have life there. What life? It is the sea is the important thing. In other words, life has first created her being as fish, Matsya avatar. It is the appearance of the Matsya. Lies glory, new ancient creatures filled the ancient time. Lies glory and swiftness, ran in the beauty of it. So the fish has come, the beasts are moving, trees have come, the joy has come, flowers have come, everything has come. Lies glory and swiftness, ran in the beauty of it. Man dared and thought and met with his soul the world. So already with her entry, such great advance has been made, you see. But she is coming here now, and all these things are going to happen. Prana has entered into matter, into Anna, and there is beauty, there is joy, there is life, there is breathing and all that thing. But while she is coming from her glorious realm. But while the magic breath was on its way, she is coming down, 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 down like that, and entered into matter. While she is coming, already what happens? As if from below, somebody sees that now life is going to invade matter.